His children, man. So that means foolish, man. All right? Let me bring that back. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4 and 22. It says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding." Yeah, so them dudes running around talking about the RFID microchip is an embargo, and all. I'm gonna keep saying that. If you teaching the doctrine that the RFID microchip is not the mark of the beast, you a fool, man. You don't have no understanding. All right? Yahweh Bashim Shah hasn't given you any understanding, man. All right? Yahweh Bashim Shah hasn't given you any understanding whatsoever, man. Okay? It says, they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. So doing good, what's that? Teaching the correct doctrine. Them dudes don't have no knowledge, man. So they wise to do evil, man. They might think that they doing the right thing, but they going off, man. And in their mind, you can't tell them that they going off, man. All right? So they wise to do evil, man. Furthermore, a fool, man. All right, it's the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and 10. All right, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand." So yeah, man, you got a time, like I said, you got a time of Jacob's trouble coming up, man. All right? You got a time of Jacob's trouble coming up, and it's fastly approaching. The hour of temptation. So what's that hour of temptation? That's when they're going to force the RFID microchip on you, man. And they're going to tell you, look, if you don't take this chip, buddy, they might have your kids in front of you. Like, if you don't take this chip, we're going to kill your children. Or whatever the case. If you don't take this chip, we're going to kill you. You know? So that's being tried. That's an hour of temptation. What's that hour of temptation is going to come on the whole world, man. It's going to come upon the whole earth, man. So ain't nobody exempt from that, man. Ain't nobody exempt from the hour of temptation, man. I'm going to read that again, man. It says, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Many shall be purified and made white and tried." All right? So the many is talking about the 144,000 that's chosen, man. They're going to be made purified and white. White meaning pure, man. All right? Because if anything, like if you want to test gold, you want to try something, what you do? You put it in fire and you burn off all the impurities, man. That's why the Lord says he's going to try us in the fire, man. Try us like it was fire. Because you have to, because we're going to come to a time where the Lord's going to take all the impurities off you. You know? But you got to be faithful until death, man. You got to put your whole heart and mind into Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. You got to put your whole heart and mind into Yahweh Bashim Shah. That's how you're going to get purified. If you don't trust in the Lord, then if you don't got no understanding of these things that are going to come up, you're going to start bugging out, man. That's why it says, "But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand." So yeah, when these things start happening, when you got these Gurga troops running to your houses, kicking your doors in, man, and you thinking that the so-called white man is your buddy, and he busting you upside your goddamn head, forcing you to get this chip, and they're going to start raping your women again. You're going to see all these race wars happening. These people ain't going to understand. They're not going to know why these things are happening, man. And for one, the Lord is coming back to visit this place. And that's how he's going to start everything. Everything going to be in turmoil. Just like the so-called white man, they want their new world order. When they say order out of chaos, man, well, that's what's going to happen right here, man. Order out of chaos, because it's going to be chaotic. All right? It says, but the wise shall understand. So, yeah, if you wise and you've been studying and staying on top of things as you're supposed to be, you're going to understand the things that's coming and the times that you're living in, man. All right? This is Revelation chapter 20, starting at verse 4. I know I'm exhausting the point, but that's what you got to do, man. And that's the only way that our people get it. You know? You got to be repetitive, man. So when this thing is done, without a shadow of a doubt, you're supposed to know that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, man. And the only people that's not going to receive that mark is the men of the Lord, man. It's 144,000 chosen. Which is 12,000 out of each tribe, man. And each tribe, and all those tribes are the tribes of Israel, man.
What are you saying, man?
What you mean?
I don't know. You out here talking. I was wondering what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the Bible, man. What's your nationality?
I'm Irish.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a good chance you might be an Israelite.
I know.
You Irish?
Probably Galatian or something like that.
No, if you nah, man, nah. If your father, your bloodline goes back to Ireland, because the original people of Ireland were dark skinned people. So if your bloodline goes back to that, or you
Came over on the boat.
Huh?
The Data family in the 30s.
Well, I mean, they came over, but they were indigenous servants, Irish people. They ain't come over like the Negroes. The Negroes came over and sold and everything. But you got Irish men that they Israelites.
Right.
You know? So
I don't like the Jews though.
Huh?
I know a Jew guy. I don't like it.
Who is it?
They're a bunch of crooks, man.
See, so then that right there. So that means
they run
they
everything
might
we
be
doing here.
exactly. So listen, they're not real Jews, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, I don't like these.
I don't like them, man.
So I'm this
Fishy
guy
about them people.
Exactly, yo, check this out. I'm gonna read this to you, man. Let's go. That's crazy. That's simple. But the average Edomite, that's what I'm saying, if your bloodline, because it don't matter what color you look like now.
It doesn't matter where you came from. It's where you're at, right?
No, it do matter where you came from. Because we come from the Lord children. So if you're not of the 12 tribes and you don't go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob,
I do.
If you go back to them, then you're an Israelite.
But think about it. If you just born into who you are, you're a black man, I'm a white man.
I'm not black.
You know,
you're not white, either.
I'm Caucasian, I'm pale, whatever you want to call it. Let's not get specific. Don't go down the wrong road on me, guys.
You sound like an Israelite, man.
Oh,
go ahead, man.
Don't call me that.
That's what you are.
I'm just Steve today. How about that? Today is a day that we were given to spread the word or to meet people in our path that we're supposed to enlighten some men.
So that's what I'm out here doing, enlightening our people.
You are. And I thank God for it. If somebody don't do it, nobody will.
Right.
So if I was born to this person, I'm gonna lay something on you that I believe in my heart.
And it tells you in the scripture that the heart of men is deceitful.
Well, that's because we develop our intention. Our intention, we chase that woman, we chase that alcohol. But
I got a scripture for you.
I got 6 kids, and each one was brought up, and each one was innocent until they learned the world. I've got a 17-year-old.
Ain't nobody innocent.
I understand that. You gotta be washed in blood. But that child, when I look at them, and they still aren't tainted by the world taints us as we go on because it's our nature. We end up where we are. So what I was saying, if I was born of this woman to who I was born, and they taught me who I know, what I know. Ain't that what you're going to be? If you're an Indian,
The Lord gotta.
He draws us. I understand.
The Lord gotta open your mind, man. And first of all,
You gotta be receptive.
you don't choose the Lord chooses you.
No, He draws us.
You know?
But it's still the point that if you're born into an environment, sometimes the people that are so strong around you,
you're gonna be a part of the environment.
it could be, but I don't like that myself. I'm gonna do just like you, and I'll do what you're doing.
The Lord God call you to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, I used to see people all the time and try to give them a good word. Then I realized the word is gold in a pig's snout sometimes, and they disrespect it. They don't respect it and be
That's
honorable.
why I say cast not your pearls in the swamp.
I know, and I get discouraged because of that, and I just quit doing it after a while because.
So what you be teaching?
Simple stuff.
I think you like an Israelite, man.
Simple stuff.
That's the way you talking and everything, man. You talk about you hate the Jews and all that.
Nah, I don't like what the nowadays Jews do. I don't think
Jews. Check this out. Watch this. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and 9. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And just like you said, man, they not real Jews. They call themselves Jews, but they're not. They're the synagogue of Satan, man.
just like the Jews that were in the wilderness. I mean, they became.
In the wilderness, no, they were the real Jews. But
at a certain point, they built their own idol to God, and they did their own things.
That's right. But
and Moses came down and broke it down.
That's right. Why did they do that, though?
They didn't true in the heart, I guess.
No, because our people was disobedient. They stiff-necked.
They knew what to do before they got split the
But
Red
see,
Sea.
matter of fact, exactly. So check this out. So you had that time period.
Yeah.
When the Israelites they started building up idols and all that, right? Worshiping. Why? Because they wanted to go back into captivity. Because they learned that stuff in captivity. But the Lord, He let them out of captivity, which the word Egypt just means bondage. You know what I'm saying? So they were let out of the house of bondage. So not nowadays, modern day, you in Sodom and
It's kind of what we are now.
Exactly.
With the government, we're in bondage and
Well,
taxes.
you gotta be an Israelite, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man.
Are you an Israelite?
Yeah, that's right, man.
Bless
That's
you.
right.
Well, that's a good thing, then. I
So
don't
if
feel
you're an
bad about it.
Israelite, Yeah, exactly, man.
You're calling me something I was.
No. I ain't call you an Edomite. No, that's the
opposite.
devil, exactly. But the way, because regular dudes don't talk like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Like,
true to themselves.
exactly.
But what you're true to is who your father is.
That's right.
I do believe that.
You are who your father is, man.
That's
like
why
I said, you can be an Israelite, man.
And you know what's funny? When I walk by somebody that I believe is playing truth out, saying truth, and believing what they believe, I'm drawn to it. Like a moth to a light. There's some reason I stop and I'm like, there's something here, man.
So that's why I say my people. Just said my people hear my voice. You know?
Doing all right.
So if you stop and listen to some truth, that means the Lord is strong. So
that's true. That is true. That's true.
That's why we got the scripture.
And the people don't have ears to hear.
That's right.
They just walk by.
That's why I say we got people without understanding.
That's the Lord trying to tell me today.
Oh man.
Trying to tell me to get out of this life I'm
living. If you're an Israelite, you tell me to turn back to him, man.
I do.
America's about to be destroyed.
I believe it is too. I don't believe it's good.
America.
I haven't thought it's been good over 20 years now. I thought that our government. I was in the military and stuff, and I thought our government said, "We're the Americans. We're the best. We fix everybody." But I realized everything they're fixing is fixing the game. Right. The Russians ain't really bad people. All these people they point the finger at, we're really worse than they are.
No, matter of fact.
I'm gonna turn my phone off. They might be listening.
Hey, man, they always listening. It don't even matter.
I'm marked anyways. Once you spend time in the military, and if hard times come, they're going to take me away because I can teach people how to fight against them. They don't want that. We're almost terrorists, man. In this world of life, we are terrorists. That's sad. I haven't blown nothing up that I know of.
But the real terrorists
is us. Is our government. They're the ones pointing fingers and making stuff happen. To make it say, wow, look at that guy. We got to protect you from that guy. Hey, everybody pay $100.
But like you just said, man, they go over there. Like you said, he was in the military, so they couldn't tell him about this stuff.
They say it's for the good, they do it for their own goods.
Oh, man, that's a bunch of bullshit.
And what's a guy like me supposed to do? I'm supposed to just live through it because this is where I've been placed in
You
time.
gotta turn back to the word, man. You can't fight it.
I don't think I ever turned away from it. I think I just,
Well, if you don't know,
my father,
what's the Lord's name?
what's that?
What's the Lord's name?
Al Shaddai, Elohim, I am.
Well, yeah, it's I am. But it's Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yah meaning he, Howah exists.
Okay.
His son's name is Yahweh Shah. Which Yah meaning he, Howah Shah means the deliverer.
Right.
Because he's the deliverer of his people. So we supposed to sit back and do what we're doing now, teaching the word, and wait for him to come back and deliver us. Because we not physically going to come out here with guns and go to war with the government. No, we're not doing it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Caesars and
But
Caesars.
exactly. But watch this. This I'm gonna start at verse 9. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 9. It says, "Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil." Man. So who does that? Covetousness is like you want everything. So America, they want everything, right?
Right,
So and when it says, "Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house." So that's like you bringing it to your house, man.
So you are your house.
Yeah, but you got, now this house is talking about, this is the house of Esau. Yeah, the house of Esau. So naturally, the Edomite, the house of Esau, that's why you said you was in the military. So you have the military bases all around the world. Why America got their military bases all around the world? You know what I'm saying?
Control it.
Exactly. And that's what they want to do, right? So it says that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. So what America do? They got these satellites and all that.
Yeah.
Set them on
Put
high.
their houses in their safe places in the mountains.
Just
Like the Bible said, ain't no mountain gonna be underturned.
Yo, this dude, you got here.
I ain't scared of them. I'll stay out in the open. I want guys to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't gonna be no alien or no show. It's gonna
That's
be
right,
for real.
man. That's
We'll know
right.
it's time. That's what I try to teach my kids. I say, if you believe these movies that they're making about when God returns, and all, they're trying to make it stupid. So when it really happens, they're going to be this ain't real.
That's right, yeah.
And real stuff is going to happen.
That's right, man.
God is great, though.
Exactly.
You know. You know. I ain't got to tell you. You've been deep.
It says, "Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and has sinned against our soul," man. So America, they cut off a lot of people, man. They killed a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Even right here in this country, our people, they put our people to death. They rape, robbed, and murdered our people, man. They still doing that.
Prison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then you go over there
They
to
make it lawful, though, like Caesar does, in their own minds, so they think it's right.
Yo, man, I know shit. Yo, man, yo, we rolling right now. That's crazy. All right, it says for the stone shall cry out the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town in blood, establishes the city with iniquity, man. So that's what America did.
Rome did it.
That's right. So guess what? Now you said that.
It's the same.
Exactly. So
Become
America is Rome all over again.
It's gonna fall.
Exactly.
It-
So this guy's an Israelite. Oh shit, my camera about to die. This guy's an Israelite, man. I'm telling you, he gotta be, man.
Appreciate
But
that.
I'm gonna bring
Makes
another
me feel
piece
good.
of
It makes me think I'm on the right track. And, you know,
I
sometimes.
mean, the Lord. I mean, that's like I said. It don't matter. Let me read this real quick to give you a better understanding. Because dudes, man, they teach just because you dark skin that you an Israelite. That's false, man. But you got dudes that, all right, this is
Well, even Malcolm X came to that conclusion once he went to Mecca and seen all the different colors.
But see that's a
Different role,
yeah,
right?
but this is Daniel. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9 and 7. It says, "O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of face, as at this day, to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, unto Israel that are near and that are far off. Though all the countries whither thou hast driven them because of their trespass, and they have trespassed against thee. O Lord, to us belong a confusion of faces, to our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee." You know? So that's why, like, you can look like anything. You look like you. And be an Israelite.
Faces,
Exactly.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so funny is that even in church, when I used to go to church with my kids, and I was home. I'm never home now, but it's just because of my job. I'm gone 300 days a year. But like-mindedness, they make a connection. If you hang out with drunks, you guys think alike. If you hang out with Christians or other Israelites, you become like one. And I mean, you could be that guy and still hang out with those guys, but you'll find that you don't fit in.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't fit in.
That's why you can't be unequally yoked. And it say, can two walk together unless they be agreed?
That's right.
You know, so you can't
you're gonna fall one way or another.
Exactly.
Or you're gonna convince that guy to be like you, or
exactly.
Or you're gonna
right out. You know what I'm saying? He'll pull you right out.
It reaffirms into me that the truth is the truth. When I talk to a knowledgeable man that's clear in his way, and his vision is clear, and his path is clear, I mean, there's no doubt. That path is a narrow path.
Right.
Because I've always believed that. That's why I don't like God. I hate. It's hard to hate the image of man, of God.
You know the image of the Lord, man, when it says that man was created in his image. That image was the law, statutes, and commandments that he gave to the Israelites.
Right.
That was their image. That's order. All right. The what they call it, the cosmos, the world.
So it's our
that
spiritual
was the world.
body that we have.
No, so it's this: the law, statutes, and commandments that he gave us. The way to live.
Right.
That was our order. So that's the image of the Lord. He didn't give that to all the other nations.
Right.
Yeah, he only gave it to a chosen people.
He's chosen.
You know what I'm saying? That's
He wishes all to be chosen, but they all don't want to choose. It's funny because some people just get it and other people don't.
Exactly. You're right. So they told you that, man.
Other people are like, oh, it's a story, I read it.
Exactly.
They get nothing from it because they're spiritually dead.
Exactly.
And
That's
right. Their spirit ain't feeling it, you know.
You think about a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Well, let me wind you up.
Nah, you good. Nah, I was about to get out of there, man.
I'm about done too. I'm over here. I'm with this show over here. This, see, I'm in the entertainment business. Okay. I help confuse people and keep them distracted from the real things.
Man, yo, you hear that, man?
I'm honest with you.
That's crazy. And that's the truth, though. Yeah, you heard what this guy just said, man. You hear it to keep you confused.
My wife calls me Sugar Daddy. My wife.
So that's what the entertainment world does, man.
That's really.
So, yo, man,
watch this hand. This is the tour I was on. 3 tours before this one I'm on now. This one now, it's called a Valkyrie. It's Cirque du Soleil. And we go spend a week in every city. I've been here since Monday. We're going to Biloxi tonight, or Sunday night we're going. But I usually do a lot of country tours. I do Blake Shelton and all the country artists. We do Lady Gaga. We do anybody that got money and needs a big tractor trailer somewhere. I'm the lead. I run all. I got 18 trucks on this tour.
Wow.
That's semis.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this for you real quick.
Bring it to me. Last one.
This Revelation chapter 11 and 8. What you just said. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified." So you know when it talks about our Lord being crucified just means to be X'd out.
Right.
Cross them out. So
the dead bodies they're talking about the people walking dead spirit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're not dead later.
Yeah, so
they're
look,
walking around.
you got this image right here. This is the image that they put up.
Oh, that's evil.
The Lord, which this guy is Caesar Borgia.
It's not like it.
That's Caesar Borgia. Matter of fact, a Rothschild looks just like this guy, man. I'm talking about to the T.
Another.
Yeah, he's reincarnated. Now this is just an image of what the Lord would look like according to the scripture.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. He said he liked this one.
I do. I think God is great. It doesn't matter what he looks like. He chose us, man. I mean, he's going to allow us to be with him. I mean, that's gold.
No, check this out.
You can't get no better ticket than that.
Exactly. It says,
he wants to stay here forever. This is a way station. It's moving.
Verse 9 says, and it says, "And they of the people of kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies, their bodies 3 days